Right, so in this video I'm going to show you how to remove the front discs on an SV650S. I've got the 2006 model. I'm not a mechanic, little disclaimer, not a mechanic. I don't completely know what I'm doing, so if I mess up at all or you think I should have done anything differently, I'm open to any feedback, any criticism. Doesn't bother me. Yeah, I have an alarm on mine, so I'm just going to disarm. Well, I can't disarm it, but you'll know if it goes off. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start undoing these bolts here, because they've got like a Loctite or something which can make these really tight. So I want to do these because I'm going to have to take the wheel off while the wheel's on the ground. So yeah, I'm going to undo them now. This is a 6mm, I think. Yeah. Right. Just pretty much so they're loose. That's my alarm icon's probably going to go off. Yeah, well I might as well show you now actually. Basically what's happened is on SVs there's floating discs, so this is basically like a rivet, a button which holds this disc to this part, and you should have a bit of sideways play to prevent drag on the pads, and I've got quite a lot of upwards and downwards movement as well. A lot of people say it's normal, but from what I understand, new discs won't move as much as this, and I'm getting some horrible knocking noises, and that's quite annoying, so I'm going to fit new ones. This side's even worse. Right, so that's basically why I'm doing it. This is two which I can't get, so I'm just going to have to roll it forward. Right, so they're all loosely undone now, so what I'm going to do now is undo this pinch clamp and undo the axle to take the front wheel off. So undo the pinch clamp first, which is a 12mm. I'm basically just loosening it off before I raise the wheel up. So I don't have to put a lot of pressure on the bike when it's raised in the air. This one's usually pretty tight, and this is a 12mm. Alright, so that's all loose now, so I'm going to put it up. I've got an ABBA stand, so I'll come back when I've got it on the ABBA stand. So I don't have a long enough ratchet extension or screwdriver to undo them bolts, so I've tried to sort of raise the bike as high as I can. So I'm hoping if I take the bolts out the wheel it should come out, so we'll see how that goes. Right, it's the moment of truth. Took the pinch bolt out, I'm doing the shaft now. I've had this off recently, so I've greased it up so it should come off nicely. And I've got my foot to try and support the wheel. I'm hoping I wasn't decent at this. Not this place. Which is. I can get this on. I'll be careful with the speedo. Not that thing, because it's very delicate, so I'm trying to get that off and out of the way, if possible. Right, so the wheel's down, which is good. Speedo cable's out the way. Just got to remove the caliper mounting bolts now, which is what am I going to need? 14mm, I think. Hopefully. Shit. Yep, 14. Yeah, I recently resprayed these, so there's a bit of paint on them. any tension on the line, so well, I'm just going to put the make sure it seals good. But yeah, basically, you can sort of do how you want. I usually just place them here for the time being. And then I'll put a bag over them as well, and tie them up just so if any got four leaks out, it should be covered. Just going to do this side as well. I'll do the same one. So you get there. Alright, and I'm hoping it's just going to roll out. Yep, it's all good. I'll just put this to one side. Right, so now all it is, because we loosened these earlier, they should be pretty easy to take off now. What am I doing? Right, so we'll just do this on all of them. I did actually ask the question, if any of you are thinking that, if you are fitting new discs, if it matters what way the discs go, if there's a left and the right. Apparently it doesn't matter. I have actually ordered new bolts as well, because they have the Loctite stuff on them. This blue part there, that's the Loctite. Or I think on these it's like a material which squishes down when you tighten it into the thread. Yeah, I'm not too worried about these then. Actually, WD not paid for, because I've not been in a while. So this is a project for me basically. A lot of my parts I've got like corroded in, so I've not done into the hole so through, and I think it helps. Right, so just do that to the other side. That's one disc off, so we'll get to the other side now, I'll on there. Right, so that's both of the discs off now. What I would probably suggest, just because that's the first time I've took the discs off on this bike, now I've got more access to it. I don't know if you can see in there, there's lots of cobwebs and shite in there, so I'll probably give this a clean, make sure the bearing spin's fine, give this a nice clean, give the wheel a clean again, and I might put a video of putting the discs on the bike and putting everything back on the bike, but it's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.